You're going to close your mouth. That's first, because I'm talking. We're going to go over the study guide. Kyle, Brandon. I know you didn't take it home and forgot.
I didn't take it home. I forgot I did.
Matthew. Jada. Emma. Whose book is this? There's no name on it. Oh, Jada. Justin. Alexia, Nicholas, Harley. Tristan.
She could have left early.
Close your mouth. Preston. Maurice, why you up?
Because he had his papers that he left. Uh-oh. Rico.
Sit down. I'm calling today.
No, then Cooper.
What? Cooper. Isaac.
I need one of this phone.
Jacob. Shimon.
Thank you.
All right, at your desk, quietly by yourself, work on your study guide.
Can I say
Yeah. Here's one.
Is that the mental?
No. No, go back to your desk.
That's the mental.
I might go use it.
Corbin doesn't have one. No.
Corbin? I'm also assuming, Corbin, you weren't here when I gave back this test. You need to make corrections on it and submit it. You gotta work out the problems. You cannot just put it down and answer. Unless your work, you have the chance, especially the multiple choice, to do it without work. You got it wrong, so now do it with work. Showing the work. Quiet down. Any more assignments that I emailed about? Exam is 6th period, which is Tuesday. Not now, Jada. I can't help anyone because I'm gonna go over the entire thing. The instructions are work on your exam. I'll go over the entire thing with everyone. Now we're working independent. Give me a minute. I'll start going over everything. Any more assignments that are missing? Okay, you keep saying I got, but you ain't turned in. If you get it to me, send it to me. Give it to me. Justin, here's your notes today. Just keep telling me you're gonna do it and not give it to me. That I don't grade that. I don't grade that. Bring it to me. Then we don't have to talk about it. Just bring it to me. Okay. They're worth more than these are worth 2 points. These are worth 3 points. These are worth 1 point. So if you add it all up, it'll be a question because you keep telling me that you did the work. It doesn't help. And so I get it on my desk and you rate it. It doesn't make a difference. Okay, if you gave it to me, then I would have it. I don't know. I'm not looking for it. Look at all this. All of these you gave it. Is yours in here? I'm assuming it is. Okay, whatever. Guess what? I don't lose papers. I don't lose papers. I promise you that. So it won't be excuse I lost the papers. I don't lose papers. I don't lose papers. You can ask anybody that. You don't lose papers. They didn't be here all year. I don't lose papers. That's the one thing I don't do. Sit down at your desk. Cooper, sit in your desk when you need with ID. Isaac, get in your desk. Nicholas and Matthew don't know what's going on. I don't even want to think about what's going on. But if I have to address you, I'm going to have to put you out.
No, I'm not. I see something in his box. He goes.
Guess what? If I speak to you again, I'm putting you out.
Yes.
I've dealt with you all year. I'm not dealing with you today. I suggest you keep your mouth closed the rest of this class period. Because I'm serious. Don't get up out your seat. Don't touch no one. Don't go near them. Same thing go if it's you, man. I don't really care who's doing what. You better not do it again. Finish up your study guide so we can get started. It took us, I was really close to the end of the class last time trying to finish this thing up. Our exam in this class is on Tuesday. And we won't see each other again until that day. You have first and fifth period exam on Monday. You will go to second and fourth block also. You have second and sixth block exam on Tuesday. You will go to third and fourth block also. You have third and fourth block exam on Wednesday, and you will go to first and fourth block. The only time we'll see each other next week is on Tuesday, the day of our exam. No. You'll see me Thursday and Friday. I think regular schedule Thursday and Friday. On Thursday, we're returning textbooks during class time. It's not going to take a long time. And on Friday, you will be returning your Chromebooks, but that will be through your ELA teacher. All right. Number one, which of the following pairs of angles are complementary? To help you with that, you need to know that complementary angles, the definition of a complementary angle, and you should have this in your notes, are two angles whose sum is 90 degrees. Okay? Not three angles whose sum is 90 degrees, not four angles whose sum is 90 degrees, not even one angle that is 90 degrees, because one angle that is 90 degrees is called a right angle. Two angles who adds up to be 90 degrees is called complementary angles. So I can cross out B without even working it out. We're not going to be able to raise our hands and start contributing because I need to make sure we go over them, okay? And I need to finish them all up without trying to speed through. So we're just going to work it this way. If you add 24 plus 66, that does add up to 94, okay? But if you add 34 plus 56, that adds up to be 90 also. So the best answer is actually C. This one does, but both of these do. So this is the best answer. It's not the only answer on here, but this is the best answer. A lot of times they'll say choose the best answer. It's not the only answer, but the best one. Okay? Number two, which is a true statement about angles? I can tell you we're not going to have time to do participation because I have to go around the room and give everybody a chance to talk. We don't have that much time because it's 30-something questions. I got to make sure I get through them without rushing. They are adjacent. which means share a common side. They form a straight line. The sum of the angles is 180 degrees, which makes them supplementary, and I'll move this up, angles. And that's the most important thing. All of that comes in that they're supplementary angles. The two angles beside each other add up to 180 degrees. And that means they're supplementary. So the main point in this is that they're supplementary angles. Is that you, Emma? You want to get some water? Oh, you got to work? Okay. They're adjacent, and I'm saying the word adjacent because that was a vocabulary doing this year. That means they're wrapped beside each other and they have a common side. They form a straight line, and the sum of the angles is 180 degrees, which makes them supplementary. Yes. Why you gotta ask a question? Why you gotta raise your hand and ask him a question?
Yes, he has to do his rapid with his hands.
Well, I guess he'll do that. Yeah. The diagram below shows angles formed by intersecting lines. Which answer reflects the relationship between angle 3, 2, and angle 3? Okay? So if you look at this, they're talking about these two angles here. They're talking about these two angles. And what they do, the two angles add up to be what? 180, and so they are what? They're supplementary angles. So their sum is 180. They're supplementary angles. That's what basically it is. Yeah, I guess. I forgot that. I don't have multiple choice. What's D say? Angle 1 and angle 2 and
angle 3 are adjacent supplementary angles.
Angle 3 are adjacent supplementary angles. What is the measure of angle 1 below? This one is kind of easy. If they add up to be what? So I just take 180 and subtract from it the amount I know. What do I know?
120.
120. It gives me 60 degrees. So angle 1 equals 60 degrees. And that's how. Next one. Angle J and angle K are vertical. The measure of angle J is 46 degrees. What is the measure of angle K? So basically, they're giving you the same scenario again, situation. They're saying that J and K are vertical. This one is 46 degrees. What's this one?
134 degrees.
No, it's 46 degrees. Okay. By definition, vertical angles are opposite. Whenever they said they were, that's why I drew it that way. I knew where it was going to be. Vertical angles are opposite and equal. That means whatever one is, the other one is also. So if they say angle J and angle K are vertical, they're equal angles. That's what it means. They mean the same. Can I finish going over the exam? Then you ask the question, write down on the back of something so you can remember. Okay. An equation is shown. What is the value of x? It's a couple ways to do this, okay? You can cross cross multiply, which is the proper way to solve a proportion. This number times this number, and then this number times this number, okay? That's the actual proper way to do it. So it's going to be 3 times x equals 2 times 18. 3x equals 36. Divide this side by 3. Divide this side by 3. X is equal to 12. Okay? Or you can just look at that situation, which is called a proportion. Let me put a line here. Okay? And I had 2 over 3 is equal to x over 18. And I know that to get 3 to 18, what do I have to multiply by? So then if I multiply this 2 by the exact number, x would be what? X equals 12. When you can see that really quickly, that's the quickest way to do it. Sometimes you can't see it. If it's decimals and fractions, you have to use this method. But this one was easy. 3 times 6 is 18, so that means equivalent fractions. I got to multiply the 2 by 6 also. All right, Carlos brought 3 gallons of ice cream for $9.50. Which proportion can be used to find the cost of 7 gallons of ice cream? So they're going to give you proportions. I can do it in a couple different ways. Way number 1, $9.50 for 3 gallons. Then how much, unknown, X, for 7 gallons? That's one way of doing it. I can also show you another way of doing it. The constant thing is that it has to be consistent, okay? Another way of doing it is saying, okay, 3 equals $9.50. So then, 7 would equal what? They didn't ask me to solve this myth. They said which proportion. So I'm just trying to show you the different ways that they can show you the proportion. Okay? They could flip the one above, and they could put the 3 on top. They could say 3 over $9.50, which I doubt they do, is equal to 7 over what? Right. So all 3 of these will give you the same answer. No matter which one of these you did, all 3 of these will work. Okay. Any of these proportions will work. Yeah, let me try to slide. I know they're not so. I know I said not to be seeing anything else in my class. Okay? So let me write this in red. Any, well, I'm going to make it red. Any, any of the world is not revolving around me. Everything I say is not directed towards you. I see you check out your jacket, but I said, oh, the computers. Why would I say, oh, Isaac? I would say, stop acting up, Isaac. Kaya? You got it? All right. It says number 8. The graph below compares the weight of an object on Earth to its weight on the moon. What is the approximate weight on the moon of an astronaut who weighs 120 pounds there a direct correlation between your weight on Earth and your weight on the moon? I don't know. I can't tell here. They need to either give me more points or something. So about 20 pounds. I really can't tell. Number 8. This one, basically what you need to do is divide each one of these, the y, this is x, this is y, times proportionality is y over x. So I'm going to do 11.2 divided by 3.5. If I'm not mistaken from my last class, that gives me 3.2. And then, yeah, so 28, if I did the second one divided by 8.75, that's going to give me 3.2. And if I did the next one, 32.8 divided by 10.25, I would also get 3.2. And then my last one, 48 divided by 15, would also give me 3.2. So my constant proportionality is 3.2. So the answer to this is 3.2. No. If you put the 0 on the end, does not change? No. If you put the 0 between the 3 and the 2. All right. From what my students told me, and I didn't double check, that these add up. So the first thing you need to do is to find the sum. And they told me it adds up to be 100. So then, out of the 100 beads, 38 of them are red, which makes this 38%, because percent is per 100. Okay? Number 11. The weekly sales of a magazine increased from 500 to 6,000. By what percent did the magazine sales increase? So 600,000 minus 500,000 gives me 100,000, but I'm not finished. I got to take that and divide it by what? Right, that's the original amount. So 100,000 divided by 500,000 gives me 0.2, not 2, which is 20%. Yeah, not 2, not 5, not the other way around, which would give me 5. So it would have been 0.2. That decimal is important. Because 2 would give me 200%, which is not, no way it increased 200%. But 20% increase. Okay? Number 12. Traditional clothing stores having a sale. Shirts that were regularly priced at $20 are on sale for $17. 50% decrease. So same steps again. 20 minus 17. I take two numbers and I subtract.
Hey, check Maurice's pocket. He got it.